It's your boy Don Figure. Stay in the game. Mad Lab Studios is the place to be. Legendary DJ E-Man on the mix. It's your boy Don Figure right now. Just want to introduce you, a great friend of mine. Sitting place to stop by just to enlighten us on what she got going on, man. You know what I mean? If you are a basketball fan, you will probably know this person. She played with the... Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to just let her tell you who she is and what she does. Lisa Willis is basically, how you doing, baby girl?
I am awesome. I can't get any better.
Very honored to have you here today.
Thank you, thank you.
And we had a chance to spend the day together, going to the schools, and we were talking to the kids, and it was just really, really awesome, man. I appreciate you allowing me to be a part of that. I was very impressed by what I saw. You know, so a lot of people might not know. So why don't you tell them, who is Lisa Willis?
Who is Lisa Willis? A lot of people know me as a hooper.
Right.
And so I'm going to talk about that part first, but there's so much more to who Lisa Willis is. I mean, I started playing basketball at the age of 8, and I was kind of nice when I started. By the time I was 13, I was top 3 in the country. By the time I was 16, I was ranked the #1 player in California. That same year, I won a city, state, national championship. I did the same thing the following year. I went to UCLA. I chose UCLA. I was highly recruited by every university except for Stanford and Temple. It hates me to have to say that part, but they didn't recruit me.
Right.
Everybody else did though. So, you know, highly recruited. Went to UCLA, broke a ton of records. While I was there, I was invited to play on the USA team. So I collected a gold medal. We took the gold against Russia, so that's always awesome. 2006, I got drafted to the LA Sparks, first round, 5th pick. Played 2 years there, then got traded to New York, played 2 years in New York, had a good time. One of those years in 2008, I led the WNBA in 3-point shooting, so that was pretty awesome. I played overseas a little bit while playing in the WNBA. In my final year overseas, I was in Latvia, and I won the Latvian national championship. So that was pretty exciting because we did all the championship cliche stuff.
Right.
Champagne everywhere, like put on the hats, like we did all of that stuff. And so that was the first championship that I won as an adult. So it was cliche, but it was kind of dope. Shortly after that, I blew out my knee, and career going like that.
Wow.
So, you know, that's the basketball part of Lisa Willis.
Yeah, no doubt. And of course, you know, he was the best at it, you know what I mean? And I saw a lot of those games, and yeah, you was lighting it up. You was definitely lit. You was doing your thing. You know, and God bless, because, you know, you've accepted your destiny and you've moved forward, and like now you're like doing something that, you know, really takes it all to the next level, man. And like today, and you know, what I saw today, you know, and I know even that's only a small part of it from what you told me.
Yeah.
So, how about we enlighten everybody on what you're doing now, your community work, and the thing that you're building right now?
Okay, so today we went to Harlem, New York to do the 30 for 30. Hey, what up, Harlem? To do the 30 for 30 classroom tour. And that's something where I'm hitting 30 classrooms in 30 days with one goal, and that's to inspire the kids. I feel like I did a great job today. One of the things that I wanted to do with the kids was really connect. Like, there's a lot of people who throw money at the kids, but that's not necessarily what they need. They need a little bit of influence. They need a little bit of love. Sometimes they need to hear somebody tell them something positive, because there's so many people around them telling them such negative things. And so today I wore my superhero shirt. Check it out. This is actually me. Hey, what up, superhero? So this is Willis. Willis, the superhero. And I wore this shirt. It's a big deal because I had this revelation a couple months ago that I'm a superhero. I'm a superhero, and thinking about what it is to be a superhero and asking the kids what it means to be a superhero, we all agreed that I'm a superhero, and they actually have, you know, the characteristics and the traits to become a superhero themselves. And one thing I really wanted to do with this 30 for 30 tour, 30 for 30 classroom tour, was to motivate the kids to save their own world. Superheroes save everybody. Save your own world. A lot of times we get hung up in pointing the fingers like, you did that, and it sucks. It sucks. There's a lot of situations that these kids are in that I would never want to be in. At the same time, what are you gonna do about it? And so I wanted to give them a good word with that. Talk about, you know, being a leader of themselves first, being their own superhero first, understanding that failure is a part of success, and sometimes you need that failure to push you forward. And I told them how I failed on so many times, and how that actually pushed me forward and motivated me. And so that 30 for 30 classroom tour was dear to my heart, because I know that I really have the opportunity to impact the lives of these young kids.
I think it's awesome because, like, the kids, they were so amazing, you know, just sitting there. First of all, being in the classroom was amazing because it's one of those old school buildings, and just gave me a flashback, you know. But to see the kids and listen to them, you know, how they were answering the questions, just phenomenal, you know, the things that came out of their mouths, so intelligent, like on point, you know. These kids, like, they're really sharp, man. They're not dumb, you know. They know what's going on, and to be so young and for them to know that much, you know. Because in my time, when I was that age, I was still playing with G.I. Joes. Like, I wasn't even trying to think about being smart.
Right.
I was still being like a little kid. But these kids are like,
They asked me some questions that adults haven't even asked me before.
Right.
And I was just like, whoa. And this is, I promised them 2 years ago. I said, oh, I really want to be a good WNBA player. Okay. I'm telling you guys this because sometimes your hard work will open up doors for you that you can't even imagine. Okay. When I say I couldn't imagine, I say I couldn't imagine because that wasn't what I was going for.
So I'd like you to elaborate on, like, Lisa Willis, the brand. What's the brand? Like, I see you got the logo, like, type right there. Then you got the picture, superhero, like you said. So can you elaborate a little bit on it and tell us, like, what's that about?
Sure. So the brand is 100% me, Lisa C. Willis, with my superhero logo. First of all, with the Willis, it's actually my signature. Like, when I signed the autographs today, you definitely saw this. This is my signature. So every time I sign them, I'm giving people a piece of my brand. The actual superhero is because there's no other way to say it other than the fact that I think I'm a superhero. And so when I look at who I am today, based on who I was on the court, I think I'm kind of dope. That's just the bottom line. I think I'm kind of dope because all of the things that basketball has taught me. And with those things, when I brand myself, it doesn't matter what product I'm selling. It doesn't matter what service I'm providing. If my brand is on point, then people will get the service. They'll get the product. And so I'm trying to create a brand that takes my experiences, my unique life experiences, and it helps people level up on the court, off the court, in the office, in school. The whole idea is basically to level up by being the leader of yourself, and then in turn you can lead somebody else. Be the superhero of your own life, and then in turn you can be a superhero for somebody else. But when it comes to branding, a lot of things are done just because of the brand. So you take the iPhone. You got people rushing out to get this iPhone, and they have not created anything in their life. They don't have a creative bone in their body, and they gotta have the iPhone. For what? You got people rushing out to get the Galaxy Note 1000, and it's like, you don't have a single piece of business. You've never had any business. Why do you need the Note? You're not conducting business, but it's the brand.
It's the brand.
Okay, so they set a brand, one for creativity, one for, you know, business, and because of that, depending on which side you fall in, you know, that's kind of how you'll get your products. And the brand that I'm trying to convey is, look, you need to sign up for my leadership program. You need to sign your school up for the 30 for 30 classroom tour. You need to be a part of my online community for the parents of athletes. You need these things because based on my experiences, I'm trying to help you get somewhere that you have never been before. And it's all based on my experience. I'm not professing to be an expert on this. I'm professing to be an expert on my life. The end. and with my life, with my brand, I can help people.
Right, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, I think that's awesome too, and I like, you know, everything that, you know, the way you're doing it, you know, with the signature, it's really dope. The signature kind of makes me think back to the 90s. They had this, a lady, Walker, they had Walker Wear, a lady from Jersey, I think that created that, and it had a distinct kind of script, Walker Wear on it. And it was really big, you know, we wore it, like they had the denim, you know, Naughty by Nature, they wore it a lot, you know. But that's what it kind of made me think about, and I was like, wow, you know, and it was dope then, you know what I mean? And so like yours is like a different from that, but it just
this is fire. Rock can't compete with this. This is fire.
That's definitely dope, you know what I mean? I'm feeling that. So, and I'm praying for, you know, your success on it. And I know it's going to do well.
Thank you.
Because you're always on your job, you're always on your game. So, definitely, man, yo, we appreciate you coming through and just blessing us, you know, and definitely appreciate you for allowing me to be there today with you, with the kids, and we had a wonderful time, and it's definitely a blessing, you know, to see everybody happy and, you know, wanting to learn, and just an awesome thing. And definitely, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing you get you to the place you're trying to get to.
Thank you.
You know, with your visions and ideas, because they're definitely great visions and ideas. And you got our support, man. The whole network is got your back, and we're here, and we appreciate you very, very much. So, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, big shout out to myself because I'm doing big things. No, I'm just kidding. No, shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the leaders and all the superheroes. Keep saving your life and the lives of others. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm on the other social networks, but Instagram is really where I do the most work. And so follow me on Instagram, Lisa Willis 40. I mean, I want you to follow me, not to get my follower count up. That really doesn't matter, but I try to drop a couple gems a day just to encourage myself, and hopefully it'll encourage you as well. So do that. Check out my basketball website, HoopsMD, like mindful development. So hoopsmd.com. And yeah, that's where you can find me at.
No doubt. And you know, y'all see I be sharing them, you know, on the page. So, you know, feel free to share it, like it, or, you know, if you look at it, you know, saying we appreciate you just looking at it. It's much love. It's always great to be positive and do positive things with positive people. So just shout out to the whole team, Legendary E-Man, Man Lab Studios. You know, we in the building doing our thing. Boogie Down Bronx. You know, shout out to the West Coast. Shout out to the South. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy OG Down Figure. Lisa Willis.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Hopefully, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna see if she let me do it. You know, I get to show you a little clip while she was out there shooting little throws today. You
I was
know
getting
what
buckets.
So, you know, we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see. And God bless everybody. Y'all be safe out there. Stay the game. We in the building. My love. Money shot.
Let's go.
Money shot. Poof.
Yeah, she's a bucket, y'all. She's a bucket.
Hey.
Here, go.
Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
He said, all right, come on.
Legendary E-Man in the building. State of the game is what we do, y'all. Official.
Yeah, unleash your superhero.
You've been officially Willis, so you can now ask the question, what you talking about, Willis?
Hey.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And rewrite live on Willis Avenue, y'all. See, y'all? It's all about Willis, y'all.
I've been trying to tell people that for years.